Hello, everybody. Hi, how are you all doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Pamela from Pamela Making Memories, and today's video is going to be about health and awareness and updates on what my doctor said about my messed up body. All right. I like to give thanks to God who had brought me into the truth, and the truth is setting me free. It may not be the truth that I wanted to hear, but nonetheless, it is the truth, and I'm on a journey to be a better me. I talked to my doctor. I had 3 things of blood work done, and I had a lot of blood work done, guys. And this is going to be a busy month for me, and so is October, because every Wednesday I have doctor's appointments and blood work. And that's fine. Give me a chance to drive my daggone Jeep, right? That just sits there. So, anyway, long story short, the blood work came back, and I am insulin resistant and some other things. My TSH is still very low. My LDL or HLDL, whatever, the one that's the bad cholesterol, LDL, is high. Not super duper high, but it's high. So since taking the semaglutide compound, there's been a drastic change in my body. And you all know it who have followed me, because I've been experiencing some really sick things. I've been really sick. And you guys know it. I hadn't been putting out videos, and my whole metabolic system was in chaos, and it still is. But since I've not been taking the semaglutide, I have been feeling better, but I'm still not there, and the blood work definitely shows it. So my husband, Kalani, and my doctor, 3 separate people at 3 separate times, have recommended Golo for me. And when I talked to my doctor yesterday, I have to increase my cinnamon take, and I have to follow the Golo plan or something as close to the Golo plan, which is a plan that, and by the way, I'm not endorsing anything, I'm not getting paid for this. Golo doesn't have any auto ships, they don't have any memberships, there's no like clauses or disclaimers. You just buy the product for 50 some dollars, and you take it when you feel that you need it, order it when you want to order it. It's free shipping, and it gives you access to a whole new life. You have a meal plan that is set out for you to give you an idea of what you need to do and what you need to follow. And it also comes with phone calls that you can make to speak to people that can help you. It also comes with this here product called Golo Release, which my doctor approves. And it has the things in it that I need to fight insulin resistance. Though this was all caused by a bad reaction from the semaglutide with the levothyroxine, I'm going to be honest, I did not stay away from sugars. I ate what I wanted when I wanted, but I tried to use a little bit of wisdom. So I got to take some responsibility for it. So I have to take this with every Golo, with every meal. And I have to practically eliminate sugar from my diet. So anything that's keto friendly or paleo friendly or Mediterranean, anything that is zero to low sugars and no bad carbs, I can have. So that means no peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can have Premier protein shakes. I can also have Garden of Life whey isolate protein, which has no sugar in it. And it's for me to sip on throughout the day. This is per my doctor. So that's what this is. This is a Premier protein shake mixed with Metamucil and mixed with Garden of Life protein. So there's a ton of protein in here. I need 125 to 130 grams of protein a day. So this is something to help for me to sip on, to keep me full, and to work with my insulin, to work with appetite suppressant, and If you have never heard of Metamucil, please look it up. It's one that I would recommend because of the ingredients. Now these are the fiber gummies that I took I bought these just in case. But I have the Metamucil powder. Look up the Metamucil powder, look at the ingredients, look at what it does for your body. But I also bought the gummies just in case. So I'm starting out at a very low dose, 1 gummy a day, and 1 rounded teaspoon of Metamucil a day, and then I will slowly increase. But in order to combat, like if I need to have an emergency bowel movement, I will just simply take 2 bags of Smooth Move. It's pure senna. Put it in a little bit of like 4 ounces of water, let it get nice and hot, squeeze the bag and just swallow it down real fast. And then in a few hours, I'm having a complete, full, healthy bowel movement that makes me feel like I lost 20 pounds. So I still use the Smooth Move when I feel that it is needed. But for something that's on a regular basis that combats insulin resistance and so forth and so on, and decreases appetite and helps you to have regular bowel movements, this is the stuff, Metamucil. That's my favorite one, and that's the healthiest way I feel to go. Also, my doctor wants me to increase the amount of cinnamon that I take, which I have been doing. Now, this has all the ingredients in it, as you can see. The chromium, the rhodiola. It also has the berberine in it, which another one of the doctors that I listen to, that I deal with, also recommends. So this is a very good, I don't know why that's like that. I'll have to fix it. But this is a very good combination of things. And I really believe that this will help with my adrenal support. But hold on, let me show you. This is the cinnamon that I have been instructed to take. And I take 3 capsules a day. But I take more than 3 capsules a day now. I take one with every meal. So that's 9 capsules. That can be up to 9 capsules a day that I've been taking just to help get the ball rolling, to get things going, to help me. And I put it in this because this is the type of container that is the good plastic. That's why my Metamucil gummies is in this container, because this is the container that is good plastic. It does not have the PFAs and the other things. So whenever you buy stuff like this, guys, read the bottom and find out what number is on there to see if the plastic is healthy for you to have things in, and save it. And when you get something that comes in bad plastic, that cheap bad plastic, you can just switch it up. I just pulled the label off and put it on here. And there we go. Same thing here. I just pulled the label off and I just put it on here. This Golo release, I can't see what the number is yet, but this looks like the good plastic, the safer plastic. But I will double check to make sure. And if it is, that impresses me, because that means that they are very much aware. So anyway, I'm going to sit down and read this Golo for Life plan, make whatever changes I need to keep this realistic. And so I definitely recommend Golo for Life. It's a very old philosophy or whatever. It's basically a meal lifestyle of eating that is for insulin resistance, or keeping your insulin and your hormones balanced, because that's the key to losing weight. Hormonal balance. Having a balanced ration of protein and good carbs, good starches. And this is just a really good recipe for help and accountability. So I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not making any money with Golo. I'm just trying it because I feel like this is where I need to go and have some accountability and not just depend on injections so that I can eat whatever I want to eat. Because in the end, it still doesn't help you, because now that Manjaro is gone, what am I going to do? So I will keep you guys updated on my new living lifestyle. And as long as I do not get nauseous, as long as I am cured of my hypoglycemia and my insulin resistance is right, my insulin is right, and my TSH is right, I will be feeling like a brand new me. And it will take a little bit of time. So I have to keep getting blood work done every 6 weeks. And so that's fine. So everything that I have to eat cannot have sugar. It's got to be extremely low in sugar or no sugar. Now, my doctor wants me to drink the Premier protein shakes, but I also add a scoop of Garden of Life Organic Sports Whey Isolate protein, protein mix, which has no sugar, because I need to get 125 grams of protein in a day. So this also has Metamucil in it, 1 rounded tablespoon of Metamucil to start out. And I just shake it up, and the Premier protein shakes are already made. So I just add the powder into this, and I just stir it up, and I sip on it throughout the day. Now, according to Golo, I don't think that I'm supposed to do this, but this is per my doctor for my situation. And so this will also help with everything that I told you about. This keeps your insulin together. This helps with a lot of things, And this is plant-based. Okay. So this is good. So this is something I have to force down. It's thick, so I'm going to have to add a little water to it. And of course, here's my new water bottle. It's not as big and heavy as the one I had before, which was 40 ounces. This is 24 ounces. But this is easier for me to carry around the house. It's not heavy. And that's what I'm going to be drinking. But I just have to fill it up more, because I was drinking 40 ounces of water a day. And of course, I need to drink more than 40 ounces a day. So if I know I finish this, that's 24 and 24, 50, so I'll just work it up and work it up. All right. Now, this is my first meal of the day. Also, Atkins has some really great snack bars if you feel that you need, and they have hardly no sugar in them either. So, not that I would eat an entire Atkins bar, but I would take a bite out of it, take a piece out of it, especially if I feel the need for something sweet and can't have it. So today for breakfast is keto bread, organic sliced tomato, a half a slice of vegan cheese, and some turkey, and then the Panera Italian style wedding, which has 1 gram or 2 grams of sugar in it per serving. And I'm only eating half of a serving. And yes, that is a few crackers that you see in there. I'm sorry. All right, so that's what the deal is. And so far, I gained 3 pounds. So as I progress on this new journey, I will keep you guys updated in case you decide that you want to do the Golo thing. I will let you know if Golo is really worth it. I will let you know how Golo works with me. I'm starting everything, at a low dose. Like this is 1 capsule, but this is 1 capsule per meal. And then the cinnamon, So I feel good about this. I feel God's hand in this. I thank and praise God for leading me to the truth, and the truth has literally set me free. And it's not the truth that, like I said, that I would want to hear, but it is the truth, and help is on the way. So I thank and praise God for that. As you can see, I don't know why, but I couldn't finish eating my meal. I'm just not hungry. I ate half a sandwich and I ate half a thing of soup, and I feel fine, and I have my protein shake. But I need to get this inside of me. And I need to get this inside of me. You know what? I don't even see cinnamon on Golo. They should have cinnamon in here. They really should. But they have the chromium and they have the other stuff, so we're going to do this And I will, I guess I'll just take it day by day and see how everything goes. So I want to thank you all for your prayers and your concern and your kind words. I thank you all for your advice. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for caring about me. I could literally just cry. You know what I mean? It's very touching when people around the world actually, want to help you or concerned about you. My lesson from this is that I can't get away with murder anymore. And I've been getting away with murder for years, murdering myself by doing it my way just to be thin and thinking that I'm healthy when actually I'm not healthy. And, I probably was healthy at some time, but when menopause came on, you know, that was a big turning point. And that's when I found out the real truth that, I'm not a superhero, which young people tend to think that they are. So yes, I have been thinking that I've been getting away with murder for years. And here's the reality of it. So I hope and pray that I lose this weight, but I also hope and pray, guys, that I get really healthy. It's very upsetting when you get that blood work done, right? You get your basic blood work done. Everything is in the green zone. Everything is in the higher to optimum range. And you're like so happy and you feel so proud of yourself, and then something happens. And then you have to go and you have to get deep blood work done. You have to do extra panels and you have to fast for 12 hours so that they can try to get to the bottom of some things. And then you find out, hey, you are not doing good in some very critical areas. In a month, guys, 1 month, my TSH levels went from 2.19, which is close to optimal, all the way down to 0.34. Now, check this out. I had blood work done by 3 different laboratories. One laboratory said 0.34. Another laboratory said 0.30. And then another laboratory said 0.40. I'm like, that's very upsetting. But either way, it was still in the same range. Now, let me update you on one other thing. I have to go and get my spine x-rayed on. And I don't have to have an appointment for that, but I scheduled one anyway because I'm not going to go out. I'm just going to wait until I'm in that area and do it all at one time. But since being on the semaglutide, my hands and feet and ankles get numb just like that. Holding this phone, that's why I had to change hands because everything goes numb. It's like all of a sudden there's this numbness. There is also like this vibrating sensation that shoots from the top of my legs down to the bottom of my legs. And that's been happening ever since I've been going through perimenopause. When I started perimenopause, because I'm postmenopausal now, and it is still happening. And the doctor said that is nerve. That is some type of nerve damage. And my husband said the same thing, but I never did anything about it. I just dealt with it. But he says that this has to do with my spine. Something in my back is not right. He said, so I have to go get my lumbar spine x-rayed and something other spine x-rayed. So I guess it's going to be my whole spine and then the lumbar to find out why that happens. That's why I had to switch my hands just now, because I haven't been talking but 19 minutes. Nobody's hand goes numb and starts to fall asleep because they held a phone for 19 minutes. So something else is wrong there. And it may have to do with the way that I sleep. It may have to do with that. I don't know. But it's just something that has been going on with me for a long period of time, and that has recently gotten worse. And I finally just decided to do something about it with the doctor. So I'm ready. I'm just about kicking ass. I'm kicking ass. It's kicking ass time. It's time to really get more serious about my health. It's not all about being thin. Yes, Kalani, if you're watching, I did actually say that. It's not all about being thin. Because if you're thin and you're looking like Barbie, or you're rocking your two-piece swimsuit at the beach, but you're sick as hell on the inside and you can't function properly, you can't even enjoy being thin because you're sick all the time. So, you got to be right on the inside, and then that thing will just shine on the outside. So, so that is what I'm going to leave you guys with, to remember to take care of the inside, and the outside will reflect what's going on in the inside, because you don't want to end up like I did. The good thing is that God got me in the right place at the right time, and nothing that has happened to me cannot be reversed with good supplements and a good diet. So there you have it. The only bad thing is that my increase in fake sugar will increase, because anything that says sugar free on it, you know what I'm saying, is going to have the fake sugar in it. So I try to make sure I read and see what type of fake sugar it is, like is it anything that's that what do you call it, aspartame or aspartame, whatever. I'm not going to take nothing like that. The Milexolol or XYLOL something, is like the better choice. Something that's from monk fruit, or is a little bit of a better choice. Not that monk fruit is better, but because there was recent studies on that. So it's all this man-made stuff and all of these superficial things, it adds up. It ain't all good, but I got to pick and choose my battles. If I can't have regular sugar, if my regular sugar has to be extremely low, I'm talking like 5 to 8 grams of sugar a day, then, it's going to be that I'm going to have to take some things that say no sugar added and just deal with it, but it is definitely going to be a pick and choose type thing. And it's definitely going to be with as much care and concern that I can possibly do. So if you heard any noises and doors creaks or any weird noises, that was Gary getting up to go pee. And when he gets up to go pee, he comes out in the kitchen and he gets something sweet to eat. I can't do that. He get up, go get a banana, and or go drink some orange juice and then go back to bed and go to sleep. I can't do that. So if you heard anything, there you go. There's the answer to that. So anyway, I will keep you guys updated on my Golo thing, but I'm going to attempt to finish this sandwich, at least finish the sandwich and save the rest of the soup, because I need to get this in me, because you have to take this with the meal. So anyway, stay tuned for all of you who are interested in other things. I got Happy Mail, as you can see right there on that floor. That is a package from the Happy Planner. And today is the day that Mojo Jojo Plans restocked her sticker book storage. So if you're interested in that, check that out. That was just for those of you who watch all of my videos. And I will be back soon. So have a great day, guys. Bye.